Hello everyone and welcome back to Garth Farms. No farmers, no food. There's lots of nice little signs up around here. What does this one say? Oh, okay. Although I said last time I am from Wales, I don't speak any Welsh. I'm rubbish with Welsh. That's not true actually. I can say 2 or 3 sentences and they're the kind of sentences that children learn in primary school and they mean absolutely nothing really. Anyway. Yeah, there's nothing in here. This is new to me. I have never seen the used vehicles have 0 in it. But anyway, we are down here because we need... Yes. So, we need, first of all, a front loader tool. I'm kind of tempted to use that. But I think that maybe this one's better. We can get it in John Deere green. Yeah, we're going to buy this. We're not going to put this on hire purchase. What we are going to put on hire purchase, though, is a baler. That's what we need today. Last time we mowed and tedded the grass. This time we are going to bale it. I did actually windrow it already. So we've got... excuse me. I was thinking, normally we should go for a round baler, especially something like the straw harvest pack, but I really prefer square bales. So we're going to get this. We don't want a silage additives tank, we don't want anything special apart from, I want to put Michelin wides, that's it, that's the only thing. Don't need a dealer label, fire extinguisher, no. Not really. Attach a position. I think high is fine. I hate this. I never know where I'm supposed to do it. License plate. We're going to leave it as QU. We'll leave it as 53, even though that's not sensible. That's not actually... You wouldn't get a 53 plate of this old quadrant. And then we'll just do 3 random letters. There we go. Now this is going to be a hire purchase, so we're going to put down 5%. Oof. And we're going to do it over 2 years, 3 years. We'll do it over 3 on this one, and we're going to go with option 1, which is we just pay each month, we don't have any settling up to do at the end. So we have now got a baler and a bale spike. I'm going to get them fitted. And we're going to get over to the field. See you up there. Alrighty, we are up here at the field, ready to get cracking. I do really like this old baler. I think it's fantastic. It is a very old piece of kit, but if you already had one of these lying around, you would keep it in a working condition, I guess. And you'd probably still be using it. Obviously getting it new from a shop and then hire purchasing it, that's not so realistic. But this is pretty good. I didn't get to select the size of the bales though. Maybe because I got the machine running. And now I've got absolutely no idea what size of bales I'm creating. But what I can see is that we're going to make quite a few of them. I mean, these are 7,000, is that 7,250 litres per bale. And we are really chugging through the bales so far. This is going to be a much bigger job than I thought it would be for clearing the bales. Huh. Okay. May have to change tack slightly and get ourselves a bale trailer. I know there is an incredibly cheap one that I can get. It's a lizard one. I think we're going to have to get it. It's just a plain bale trailer. Obviously you can use it for stacking anything. Yeah, I think it's going to be needed. But anyway, let's close that up. We don't need to worry about how many bales we're creating, not until we're near the end. And I'm doing this with the bale spike left on because why not? Why take the bale spike off? That's what I thought until I started making the bales and saw just how many there are. Now I'm maybe thinking I don't want to drive all the way back up to the shop with the bale spike on. Yes. This is good that we're going to get so much hay. Bad, because I've got to cleave it all up after. But it possibly means that we don't have to do any more hay until next year. No, it should definitely mean that actually, but it might mean we don't even need to do any next year as well. Because, yeah, we're spitting out bales at the moment. Well, I think we're going to just fly through this on a time-lapse, because this is not going to be that quick. So, yeah, let's get it all done. I have not been counting, but I'm going to guess 24 bales. That's what I think we've got. So, let's get this guy turned off. And we can empty him out. There we go. Fold him up. And let's have a look. Ooh, 28. Even better. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to go and put the baler away. And then I'm going to head to the shop and pick up a bale trailer. Because 28 definitely means we're going to need a trailer. Oh, no, 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 don't stop there. Don't stop there. Thank you. Keep moving. I need to get past you once you've gone. Yes, you can wait. Thank you. My goodness. Right. Yeah, so now I will drop off the trailer, the baler, and then head to the shop. See you down there. So, the bale trailer I want is in here, and you can see we've got lots of different options, but the one I want is this. This is absolutely perfect for what we need. Now, I also realised this map does not have built-in license plates. This area, if, like I said in the first episode, if Garth Farms is the one that I found online, which is around Cardiff, then it should be Cardiff codes. So, we'll go with that. Do I want blue? I don't want a spare wheel. Do I want blue or do I want something else? I kind of like the blue. I've had the blue on another one. What about the class green? How does that look? Disgusting. It does not look nice at all. I kind of want something different. John Deere yellow. JCB yellow. JCB yellow looks nice, actually, I have to say. Right, we're going to take that. 1,500. So, no leasing, no hire purchase. That is just such a bargain, to be honest. This keeps happening. I'm able to actually drive the tractor forward with the engine off. I'm not quite sure why. Anyway, I'm going to get this up to the field. See you up there in a second. Alright then, let's get this trailer dropped off. Now, I am going to do this in first-person view a little bit, and I noticed that there is something on this tool that said grab bales. Ah, I see. Drop bales. Okay. Now that's cool. So instead of me having to do a mouse command, which I do hate doing. What? I'm out of fuel already. Oh. I am gonna be honest, I'm not the best at stacking bales. So this is going to be fun, but we should be able to get 3 bales in a stack. I don't have a weight on. This is true. Probably should have put a weight on for this. I'm not even sure I bought one yet. I watched VF yesterday stacking bales, and he did an absolutely fantastic job. Oh, my monitor has just decided right now that it wanted to run the optimization program. So, I've just told it no. So, now we hook up, and if I now do grab bales, look at that. We've now got all 3 bales. Ooh, avoid that one. Yeah, I've got all 3 bales nicely grabbed, which means I can put them on the trailer without fear of them falling off. At least that's the plan. Like I said, I am not the best at bale stacking, and I am envious of anyone I watch on YouTube or Twitch who actually can stack bales properly. That should be okay, I think. But it's going to cause it to topple. Okay. Let's go back a little bit. If I go by here, I think that leaves... That should be okay. Come back a little. Now I'm going to try and do the others a little bit more quickly than this. So drop bales. I should be able to reverse off. There we go. Right. Now let's get the other bales. Bit more speed this time. Doesn't need to be super speed, but at least speedy enough that I'm not spending 5 minutes per bale stack. That would be much better. There we go. Off we come. I'll grab this one as it's close. Oops. No. I am going to have to go refuel this tractor. This, I think I mentioned it last time, this is because I'm using the operating hours mod. And that mod means that real time, well, no, not real time. Instead of having real time operating hours, vehicles actually have operating hours based on game time with the modifier. So at the moment, for example, we are running with times 15. That means the operating hours are going on at times 15. Which is why this tractor that I only bought last episode... Oh no, I didn't. I did have it for August as well. But even still, this tractor has already got almost 20 hours on it. Right, we don't want to push him off the side. That would not be good. There we go. Right, so now we've got weight over the wheels. We can stack that. There we go. Oh, this is going to be a few more trips still. Because I don't really want to go for more than 3 high, I don't think. Thing is, doing bales in time-lapse is horrible. I will probably end up doing this first batch on camera, and then the rest of them off camera. Let's grab another one. Especially because at some point I am obviously going to have to go back and refill this tractor, as he's complaining about fuel. And we've got 28... Ooh! That wasn't part of the plan. So we've got 28 bales. Stacks of 3 would be 9 is 27, so 9 stacks plus 1 left over. And I think we can get 6, probably get 7 stacks, I think, onto that trailer. I wouldn't want to go with more than that. I know we're not going very far, but even still. It doesn't seem like a sensible idea to start putting 28 bales onto that little trailer. Especially because these roads around here are actually quite narrow. Right, well that's not fantastic stacking. Hopefully, me driving forward... Nope. I thought me going forward might help to push the bales straight, but it did not. Ah! That's what I was trying not to do. This is why I should really have a weight. So I'm going to be picking up stacks of 3. How am I doing here? So... Yes, I did worry that might happen. Okay. I have a solution for that. Let's just put 1 strap on for now. Ooh! 1 strap did the job. Okay. Right. let's get... We need another 3 stacks. Because I also want to stop the tractor from bleeping at me. It's going to drive me mad. It's like when your car comes up with the low fuel message. And you think, well, I know it's low. You don't actually have to tell me that. But there's no way to get rid of it. It's there. Especially on my car, which has got digital dashboard, so it just sits there in the middle of the screen. Again, awful stacking. Alright, tractor, alright. Let me see if I can just... If I get straight, can I nudge that top bale to be a little bit straighter as well? I've got a feeling I probably can't. Oh, I think that worked. That did work. Wow. Now the trick is to make sure this one's also straight. Okay, so drive in, grab, don't go too fast so that I don't tip over. Let's get rid of that as well. I'm sure as a farmer you get used to doing this, but I've never been able to get used to it. It's why I tend to prefer baled trailers over like bale stackers. Prefer them. Right, let's get that one on. And that one, and we can also, when he stops shaking, it's funny that he balances out when I put the straps on. Now this bale here is driving me a little bit mad, so I think he's going to be the first one to go. Now, where are the other bales? We've got one over here. We'll use this one, I think. Get myself straight this time. Okay. And the fuel gauge has just gone red. There should be another bale just by here. It's obviously, at some point, we'd like to have a second tractor, but right now, it's not really necessary. I need to turn the time down, because for one thing, we've got rain coming, and I don't really want to be collecting lovely dry hay bales in the rain. So, in you go, grab. No, you didn't grab properly. There we go. Let's go over here. Where's the trailer? There it is. Drop, and no, I've not pushed him down enough. Oops. Right. He'll do. He'll do. There we go. 3 more. 3 more. Let's go. We'll go... Yeah, we'll take these 2, I guess. I know I can drive through the hedge, but I don't want to. Not really. Lift you up a little. That's not great stacking. That's awful stacking, in fact. That's marginally better. And then because all of the other bales are over here, we'll go and take these to the other bales. And yeah, I think I'll get the rest of these moved off camera. But now, I just want to get the first batch in. Drop. Oh. Grab. And that is 1 trailer done. So that is 6 by 3, 18 bales. So we've got 10 bales left to pick up. Which, yeah, I'll do those by on camera, off camera. On camera? No. Off camera. Drop and reverse. There we go. And now strap, strap, strap. And this bale trailer also has strap and strap. There we go. So we could fit more, but we do not need to. Right, let's get this guy put into a sensible mode for transport. We're really getting a lot of bleeps now. Oh, this is heavy. 130,000 litres. I may have to be gonna have to be a little careful how I drive. No herring it round corners. Now, right now I've got my foot off the accelerator, and we're still heading down here pretty quickly. I've also got to make this turn. Oh, I did it. This tractor, this trailer is fairly long. There's no traffic. Where's it all gone? Oh, there we go. I'm going to say, every time I come down here, there's constant traffic, and now it's disappeared. But all of the vehicles stop, no matter how far across you are. It's a bit weird. Right, but we're turning into here, and I need a bit of a wider circle. So, we're going to go this way. I do know where I want to put the bales. I was hoping we could fit them all on the trailer so I could actually leave them on the trailer. I think that will be the case for the second trailer, but not for the first one. So, let's just hop out. Yeah, that's pretty appalling stacking, I have to say. It's this one here, isn't it? Yes. Now this, obviously, would be a perfect grain storage, but as we're not doing any grain, not yet at least, we will back into here. The thing is, I can't see anything. If I use that, nope. I am having a good old guess at the moment about where the door is. But I think I'm in. Yeah, I am in the door. So yeah, this will be a great place to store the hay. Probably not the best idea actually to put a trailer in here, because how on earth am I going to unload this trailer easily? I'll have to think about that later. Let's go and refill this guy. Apologies in advance, you're going to hear a lot of bleeping in short succession now. And actually, I think we've only got 155 litres. I need to buy some more. Let's get ourselves 1,000 litres, yeah. And now, you ready for it? There we go. It does this crazy beeping as it starts filling up. Well, we are technically done. I need to go and move the rest of those bales off, and I also need to go and... Why am I moving the tractor? Yeah, so I need to get all of these bales taken off here. I'll have to move the trailer out and unload it, and then pick up the last 10 bales and bring them down. And this is going to be our bale storage for now. We have done very well though. We have got 180,000 litres of silage. That's finished. We've got 203,000 litres of hay. And how are the cows doing? They've still got plenty of grass. Now, before we finish the episode, let's have a quick look. Just head in here. Ah! Hello, little guys. Are there any is it Herefords we've got? Yeah, Herefords. So, we don't want a Hereford bull, we want Herefords. These are both pretty good. That one is breeding age, that one is not. I think we will take those two. And if we just head into here again, I can name them. Jody, okay, Jody. And you, Unity, nice. So Earl is not old enough to breed yet. He needs another month. Oh, maybe next month actually he'll be ready to breed. This one is ready to breed. So is this one? No. Let's have a look. So Earl at 12 months, okay. 18 months, ready to breed. This one ready to breed as well, Spotty Maggie. Whisper as well. But obviously these two are too young. Ah, so it's 12 months. So despite, yeah, okay. So realistic livestock hasn't changed the description to say that it's 12 months, but it is 12. So these three can all start knocking out some babies. That is good news. Next month, I think, Earl will be old enough to do the deed. Anyway, that is it for today. Ah! I keep... These gates, you don't go... I'll put the thing on. Right, so the gate opens. What? Ugh, okay, this is a bad example. The gates to the field, you have to go to the actual gate itself, not to the gap, which means... Alright, noisy cows, which means you have to go over here when it's open, and then you get smacked by it. Anyway, my bad example. That is going to be it for today. Thank you very, very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.